Hello Aries and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your weekly tarot reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus. So I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. Let's see what we have for our lovely Aries. Thank you for the week. So we have the World, number 29. The World in this deck, which is the energy deck, can actually be about broadening your horizons, opening things up, seeing what's out there. Let's see what we have with that. What do we have for Aries? Thank you. Angels, spirits, guides, message for Aries for the week. I'm going to pull from the Archangel Michael deck. See what message we have for you. We have number 19, make a decision. Are you choosing to prioritize yourself or another in this situation? Accept divine guidance pointing you toward your own joy. You deserve it. All right, let's see what we have for the week for you in the cards. What do we have for Aries? Angel, spirits, guides. What is the message for our lovely Aries? Thank you for the week. Message for Aries for the week, thank you. We have Seven of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, Queen of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, male or female, or the energy of the card. We can all manifest as court cards in general readings. We have the Two of Wands, the Eight of Swords, we have the Devil, and we have the Eight of Cups. See what we have. What do we have for Aries, please? Angel, spirits, guide, message for Aries for the week. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles for Aries. Message for Aries, thank you. Yeah, we have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands can actually be linked with forward movement, communication of some kind, but it's always linked with some kind of forward movement. It can actually be linked with travel and holidays as well. But this is an energy here where you need to make some kind of decision. The Seven of Pentacles, but you're taking stock, evaluating. This feels like a scenario here, Aries, where you're looking at the history you've put into something and whether you want to stay on that path or whether you want to change course. Because you're not sure whether success lies on this path or not. And even whether you can overcome the issues and challenges that faced you. Now, the Devil can be love, romance, could be, also a business and career thing. But this is really taking stock and evaluating how you move forward now. And again, some communication could play a part here. But it looks like you have some significant choice or decision to make, but you make it. The world is in your hands. We have Aries energy with the Two of Wands. This is some kind of choice or decision in whether this can be, do I stay or go? Do I go this way, that way? It can be a choice between two paths, two options, two peoples, two situations. But the world is in your hands. You decide, and you're making choices about your future. And not really being afraid to even step out of a comfort zone, should that be the case. Should that deem the way forward. That's the energy here. We have the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Swords. It looks like some kind of conversation or communication going on. And again, it might well be you're figuring out which way to go in this situation here. The Eight of Swords. I'm not sure which way to go. It looks like there's a decision to make. But with the Eight of Swords, sometimes we can tell ourselves, oh, well, I shouldn't break free of this, or I shouldn't broaden my horizons right now, or step into the unknown because it's an unknown. This can be the energy here. So this feels here, you're stuck in terms of which way to go. There's a choice or a decision to make because you're not sure whether success is available on your current path or not. Whether that's relationships or whether that's love, romance. If it's relationships, it could also be you're not sure whether you can overcome the issues that you face here. And similarly, that could be a work scenario. You might not be sure that practical success might be on your path, or you're not sure whether you want to persevere on this because you're not sure it's worth it. You're not sure it's going to lead to a successful outcome for you. This is the energy here. But again, the Eight of Swords is a little bit stuck, but it looks like there's some kind of conversation going on here. Let's see. Knight of Swords. Wow, the Devil again. Now, the Devil is quite a tempting energy. The Devil tempts us with what we want the most, what we generally give into, whether that's physical desire, passion, chemistry. It can be somebody who has an addiction problem, but there are things about the Devil that we like, even a workplace, oh, I like the job, or I have friends there, or but my boss is a nightmare. This can be the scenario here with the Devil energy. So it's always some kind of unhealthy influence here, whatever it is, someone who has some kind of behavioral pattern. So this is that tempting energy of somebody persuading you or wanting to persuade you. And again, the Eight of Swords, not sure which way to go here. This could be a scenario if it's a work thing. Maybe someone's trying to talk you around to stay, or having some kind of very persuasive argument or attractive argument to stay. And similarly, that would be the same in terms of love, romance, relationships. There's something very tempting about it and alluring. And generally, there's something very alluring about the familiar as well. I feel someone is trying to persuade you to stay in some way. Like I said, you may have more than one option here. You might be considering your options in this mix. If you're at a point where you even have an opportunity whether you stay or go, it could well be someone's trying to persuade you to stay here. Clarify the Eight of Swords. Yeah, the Emperor. And this is the energy, just waiting. Just wait. Don't do anything. Just wait. The Emperor is, I feel someone is trying to persuade you to just wait and see, hold out. You know, this is the energy here. Just give things a go, give things a chance. Don't do anything just yet. This is the energy here. The Queen of Cups can be the person involved in this situation. Queen of Cups, for me as a reader, in love romance, can be, again, male or female, somebody who's connected to our heart. That could be a love romantic thing. In business, it's somebody who generally is quite a people person, or could be HR. It can also be somebody who might be giving you advice. Can be very positive, motherly energy, or somebody who will offer you very good counsel for your best interest. So whoever this Queen of Cups is, it's a very intuitive energy. The Devil is, but again, this could be somebody offering you something to keep you. Making it very, well, saying, wait, don't do anything right now. You know, there's greater success coming your way, or we can bring back that sense of stability and really build something solid. You know, let's just wait and see. The Eight of Cups is walking away. Now, this can be about going towards something better, potentially. Again, the Two of Wands, do I stay or go? It can be about turning your back on something that doesn't serve you anymore and going in search of something that will bring you greater fulfillment and happiness. Because with the Eight of Cups, you can see there's the missing cup. Even though this person really hoped that this would be everything that they want, it's turned out not to be. It's actually fallen short. So this is why they go in search of something else. And similarly, it's the same thing in terms of whether it's relationships or whether it's in terms of a work scenario here. I mean, the message remains the same. The Eight of Cups can be about choosing to walk away from this because there's something that's not working, there's something missing, there's a missing piece. There's something that's not fulfilling here. But I think this week it looks like you're taking stock and looking at the facts, looking at the money, looking at your options, looking at what's out there. You could even be having conversations about multiple opportunities. This can also be about networking. But I feel in this scenario here, you're really looking at the facts here to make a decision. But this week, I feel you're being told, be open to how you move forward by really looking at your options, looking at the facts, looking really at what's led to this point, what you've put time and energy into, and whether it's served you, and whether you really see growth and potential and long-term stability in this direction, this person or this place in your life for the long term. For example, in a work scenario, would this be a place where you would climb the ladder and see those opportunities, available to you, or do you want to move in a different direction? And similarly, that would be the same thing in terms of love romance, whether you see this person in your long-term future or not, because you're the Emperor at the end of the day. Aries is the card of the Emperor. So this is somebody who is taking control or has the power to take control and take action. The devil actually doesn't have power. We give power to devil energy, but it's an illusion because we give power to something that preys on our weakness in some way. But this is the energy of the Emperor, is true power, which is when we're connected to ourself. So this is coming back to yourself in some way to make a clear decision. And it looks in this scenario, like I said at the beginning, Aries, whether you broaden your horizons or not. But this week you're being told to really look at the facts. Yeah, the Fool. The Fool can actually be about carving out a brand new path and liberating from a situation. Any other message for Aries? Thank you, angels, spirits, guides. 2 devil energies, though, is quite significant. There's an issue. And it's about, 10 of Wands, letting go of a weight, a burden. The 10 of Wands is it's become too much too much of a burden, too much of a weight, and you're at the end of this. You want to let it go. It's become too much, too burdensome. Now, the Ten of Wands can be an experience that you've gone through. Like I said, I've gone through the energies with the devil. It can be a behavioural pattern that doesn't serve your highest good of someone's behaviour, whether that's addiction, codependency, physical desire, passion, but knowing something's not for your highest good. Controlling boss, ego, it's always ego-based. Manipulative, power struggles, whatever the scenario is. The Ten of Wands is, it's become too much and I want to let go of it. I want to just lighten the load. Now, the Ten of Wands can, for me as a reader in business, be sometimes also over delegation. It can be to do with, when you're doing all the work, but you're not necessarily being promoted for it, or recognized for it, So this can be the scenario here where it might well be that that's the kind of experience that you've gone through. It's become too much of a thing that you've gone through and you don't feel that you're getting anywhere. So it might well be you're looking at your options because you don't see any advancement. You're doing all the work and not really getting the credit for it. It can also be about that sense of long days, long working hours. All I do is get up, work, go to sleep. And again, that could be over delegation, company hours, what's expected of you. And you might be ready for change. So however that manifests for you as well. But this is just, it's become too much of a burden. Whether it's a relationship experience or it can also be to do with a work experience. But I feel you're at the end. You're at the end of this and you want to let it go. And this is a card of making space for the new. Let go of the old. Let go of a weight. Lighten the load. And that's what you're being told as advice here. But free will. Everyone makes their own decision, especially in general readings. Okay, what do we have for Aries as a final message? I dare to dream of wonderful things happening in my life. Is your affirmation for the week. And I'm going to pull you a final message, Aries. Yeah, you're taking back control here. I feel you've waited enough, and I feel someone's been telling you to wait, but it feels like you're ready to take action because something has become too much. All right, what do we have for Aries as a final message? It's just how you take action now. Again, the Seven of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands can represent, taking stock, what you've put time and energy into, whether you're happy with it or whether you want to change course. And again, this can also be about looking at opportunities as well and what even is available to you. Looking at your options, pathways, how you want to move forward. And if you did already make your mind up in choosing to move forward, it might well be when, because again, there could well be some practical circumstances with the Pentacles energy of considering money. When's the best time to make that move? When's the best time to broaden my horizons? This can be the scenario here too. Could be monetary considerations. We have life energy. The happy fairy of sunshine brings lots of life-giving energy. She reminds you to shine your light and to reveal anything in the shadows that needs to be healed. Yeah, this is lovely sunshine energy. A sign that everything becomes clear in a very positive way for you. I feel that you're at that point here, Aries, where you're ready to broaden your horizons, see what's out there. You're at that gateway, That's what I have for you for the week, Aries. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful week. I will see you next time.